Good afternoon, Chairman McCall, Acting Chairman Jimenez, Ranking Member Poe, and members of the task force. Thank you very much for this opportunity to testify. My name is Voviette Morgan, and I am the Senior Vice President for Safety and Security for LA28, a nonprofit independent organization responsible for organizing the Olympic and Paralympic Games. The Games will kick off in Los Angeles in just 1,030 days, with the opening ceremony for the Olympics on July 14th, 2028, and the Paralympic opening ceremony kicking off on August 15th, 2028. I am honored to be here today to speak on behalf of LA28, and I look forward to partnering with this task force, the House Homeland Security Committee, and all of Congress in the lead up to and preparation for the 2028 Games. Before we go any further, I would like to thank this committee and Congress for the $1 billion that was included in the reconciliation bill to assist state and local law enforcement agencies with costs they will incur in the planning and security for the Games. This money is instrumental in ensuring that the Games will be safe and secure. In my role, I am responsible for overseeing security operations by working in partnership with local, state, and federal agencies, as well as developing and implementing safety protocols, procedures, and policies for LA28. While LA28 is responsible for organizing the Games, there is a strong role for federal, state, and local governments to provide law enforcement resources to ensure a safe and secure Games. Before taking this job, as mentioned by Acting Chairman Jimenez, I worked for more than 25 years in law enforcement and national security. The only additional information I'll provide on my background is I was born and raised in Los Angeles, which makes these upcoming Games very personal and special to me. The 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games will be the biggest in Olympic history, with 36 Olympic sports and 351 events taking place across 49 venues, including events in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. These are America's Games and are expected to bring an estimated 15 million spectators from around the world, as well as roughly 12,000 Olympic and 4,480 Paralympic athletes. In addition to the Games, LA28 is organizing the Torch Relay, which will, for the first time, visit all 50 states, adding another layer of security needs. To put the task of hosting the Games into perspective, the LA28 Olympics will be equal to hosting 7 Super Bowls per day for 16 consecutive days, and the Paralympics will be equal to hosting 2 Super Bowls per day for 12 consecutive days. The Games were designated a National Special Security Event, also known as an NSSE, in January of 2024, the earliest NSSE designation to date. The United States Secret Service has set up an executive steering committee and created 12 subcommittees to focus on pressing needs such as critical infrastructure, transportation, intelligence, crisis management, and venue security, to name a few. This structure allows smaller groups of critical stakeholders that will be involved in securing the Games to focus on specific topics with leading experts in each area, while also benefiting from an overarching leadership structure. Additionally, LA28 applauds the administration for the executive order establishing the White House Task Force on the 2028 Summer Olympics, which again enforces the need for a whole of government approach. As I work with my federal, state, and local counterparts, I would like to briefly raise a few areas we are focused on. The Paris Games in 2024 faced unprecedented cybersecurity challenges. The Paris Games had 10 times more cyber attacks than Tokyo did in 2022, with over 50 billion events. LA 28 was able to participate in the Paris 2024 Cybersecurity Operations Center and brought back many lessons learned. The persistent threat of unmanned aircraft systems have surged in recent years to make the detection and mitigation of drones one of the overarching concerns for any sporting event. LA 28 appreciates the work that this committee has done seeking to expand authorities to detect and mitigate unmanned aircraft systems. Lastly, one of the biggest challenges for the Games is facilitating transportation for the 15 million visitors and spectators, as well as the athletes competing in the Games. These examples are simply meant to show the scope and depth of the issues that government at all levels needs to work through in preparation for the Games. I again would like to thank Chairman McCall, Acting Chairman Jimenez, and Ranking Member Poe, and all of the task force members for this opportunity to speak this afternoon, and I look forward to your questions.